Look at how smooth and shiny this is. Very nice. Hello Internet, this is Olin from What I'm Listening To, here, once again, with another episode of Quickies. The first CD I have for you today, I have a Jesus and Mary Chain compilation, Barbed Wire Kisses. This is actually something I've been interested in listening to for a bit. I'm a big fan of their first album, Psycho Candy, and I just love the mixture of harsh noise, echoey vocals, and sugary sweet melodies. Basically, it's just shoegaze before shoegaze even had a title. But anyways, this is a collection of stuff that I believe was recorded before and during those sessions that just never made it onto the album. And what I do know about some of these songs is they're way noisier and more abrasive than the stuff that's on Psycho Candy. So I am very thrilled to dive into this here compilation. The compact disc digital audio system offers best possible reproduction. Just typical stuff that you'd see on CDs released in the late 80s, early 90s. But yeah, not much else to say about this. Looking forward to listening to these old tracks, and who knows, I might end up buying this one. Next up, I have an experimental CD. This is actually something I don't know anything about. Let's see what the title is here. Chain Shot, Aaron Dilloway. So the reason I have this in my possession is the guy who runs the experimental section. He and I are always chatting about stuff. I'm always fascinated to listen to the things he likes because that section is just so vast. And though I know a decent amount of stuff, there's still lots to listen to. So he grabbed this CD and said I should check it out. Thought I'd like it, so I'm going to do just that. I don't really know what to expect. I'm assuming this is going to be probably like drony noise, maybe not harsh noise. I don't even know if there's anything in here. No, there's not. Yeah, probably just like noise drone, tape loops and such. This might even just be like 2 tracks, these 2 tracks here. Oh, and a bonus track, so 3 tracks. Tape loops, metal, horns. This might even be free jazz. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I'm open to experimental music, so I'm interested to hear what this one sounds like, and I'll have to give a full report back to our experimental employee. Next up, I have The Birthday Party. This is their album Prayers on Fire. Shamefully, I have not actually listened to anything by The Birthday Party. I know they are renowned in the world of post-punk and goth rock. And this is Nick Cave's band before he formed Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. So, yeah, I figured, one, I should listen to something by this band just to say that I've heard it. And 2, Halloween is very, very close, so I figured I should get some more goth rock to listen to. Although by the time this video comes out, it might be past Halloween, but breaking the fourth wall, this is recorded before Halloween. And this is a reissue, looks like, so it's remastered. I don't know if the track booklet was this thick and had all the lyrics and art in it. Very simplistic. Some more CDs, more albums of theirs that were released. Yeah, so this one should be an interesting listen. Once again, have no idea what to expect. I doubt it's anything like the stuff that Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds are doing now, but we'll see. I could be surprised. The last things I have for you today, I have 3 albums, all by Pat Metheny. So I talked about his album Still Life Talking on a previous video, and I ended up really, really liking that album a lot. I'd been listening to it a lot when I recorded that video, and I actually ended up buying the album just because I wanted to have it in my collection. But I was really wanting to hear more stuff by Pat Metheny because he's got a lot of stuff in his discography, both as a solo artist and in a group here. So I kind of stayed true to the Pat Metheny group for the most part. This one right here, American Garage, I believe is a couple albums prior to Still Life, because I think Still Life was like a mid to late 80s album. Let's see if I can get a year on here. Yeah, so this one's a 1979 release. And this one appears to be a reissue. So I'm assuming it's also remastered. There's no booklet there. Disc in here. Very simple. And then this album is Letter from Home. Now this one I believe is the next studio album after Still Life Talking. And I had to dive into the discography and kind of read up on all the albums he's put out. And I found that Still Life and this album both are certified by the Recording Industry of America with the gold status based on the amount of sales. So long story short, I think that means that this one is also good. So grab this one. This one also, I believe, is a reissue because I don't think the original issue has this fancy slipcase here. And this one also looks like it's a much longer album. Actually, let's grab the slipcase one more time. Yeah, there's 12 tracks on here. That's literally twice as the amount as Still Life. The artwork is really, really cool. Take a look at it. Looks like it's just a collage of various photos from all over the place, most of which are completely out of focus or like taken in motion. That's still really cool. Interesting. Yeah. Hopefully it's more of the same. I like the laid back nature of his music with the low key Latin jazz tinge to it. And then this album, this is just a duo. This is Pat Metheny and Lyle Mays, who Lyle plays on these two albums. I believe he's their piano player. But I've also heard great things about this. In fact, one of my coworkers said it's a much more experimental album in comparison to the main Pat Metheny group stuff, which, as I said earlier, I'm open to. So yeah, I think this one should be a really cool listen as well. Significantly shorter, only 5 tracks. The first track being 20 minutes long, wow. And then track 3 is dedicated to Bill Evans. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Pat Metheny, lots of great stuff here. We'll see if I end up buying these ones too, but if it's anything like Still Life, then I'm sure I will pick up one or all of these. We'll see. Alright, Internet, that does it for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next week.